Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been before, and an extra special welcome if this is your first visit, and I hope you'll enjoy what you see and subscribe. So it's a rainy day here in Worcestershire. Autumn set in. It's not too cold, but definitely rainy, chillier. It's been a while. I haven't been around, you know, summer gets away. You get involved in doing different things in the summer. And those of you who know me know that I have my studio out in the garden and I had to have it revamped. I had it extended, and last year, well, you know, as sometimes happens, you find out that actually it wasn't done very well. And the floor started to buckle. So I've had to pay somebody else because I didn't want that person back. Which I know some of you might say that, well, actually, you should have made him come back and do it. And you are right. But I was so cross, I just didn't want him to come back. So I got someone else. And we were able to reuse the flooring. It just needed more joists and a niche to stop it buckling. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that is now sorted. Okay, so you can see I haven't actually been completely not busy, not doing any crafts during the summer. We're going to be having sales at a couple of charities that I go to, and Christmas sales. So I thought I'd make some little notebooks and put Christmas pencils in. I've made from a variety of Christmas materials. The good thing is, if you've got scraps, you can use it up, because these are just small, sort of 4x6 size. They're just plain little notebooks. They've got tuck spots in the back and the front, using some scrap pieces of, it's generally Tim Holtz, either backdrops or the wallpaper that they used to have. They don't have that anymore. But you can see they're just plain, not particularly special, but I thought if someone was looking for a small gift for somebody, they might be interested in having one. And I've used Tim Holtz ephemera for collaging on the front. Just a few little things to brighten it up a little bit. This is that lovely collage flannel they had last year. And one more there. I also did some sort of autumnal ones from some scraps of material I had. I haven't found an autumn pencil. I think I just put a plain pencil in, or pen or something in there. If you know me, you'll know that I'm not an expert card maker by any means, but I plod on along making them, and I've been doing that as well. So I've got a couple from my autumn cards I made, from Tim Holtz Dies, leaves there, and pumpkin. I thought the gold behind the eyes and everything was good for the pumpkin. A little bit of extra foliage around the bottom. These are not Tim Holtz papers, but then I just put some handmade paper inside for people to write on. This is just made on craft card stock, as is this one. Tim Holtz Dies, and the leaves, two different kinds of the leaves. I can't remember the names, but I'll put the lists of the dies and things I've used. So, excuse me. And quotes. And again, this one is a lighter, so you can just write straight on there, rather than the craft cards a little bit darker. So that's why I put the paper in there. If you've watched the recent Tim Holtz lives, talking about all the new ephemera and stamps and dies and all that sort of thing, you might have noticed, sorry, I'm just looking for my others, the sparkly plaid papers that he has for Christmas. He's come in 3 different types of plaid, 3 or 4, I'm not sure. These frames come from ephemera packs for Christmas. I'll put that in the description. There's quite a few of them. Here's another one that I haven't made card out of yet. And there's another one. These are all vintage. If you know Tim Holtz at all, you know that he's a big collector of vintage things, and he collects a lot of vintage boxes of tree ornaments and Christmas things, because he is a big Christmas decorator. And if you want to see a tour of his house decorated for Christmas, and believe me, it's unbelievable. It's amazing. You can go to his YouTube channel, just Tim Holtz, and you just have to scroll through until you see there's a Halloween tour and a Christmas tour, because I think it's a year or two ago. But anyway, I believe they've used a lot of the vintage boxes that he's collected for these, in the ephemera packs, and made them into frames, which I thought was really good. Now, these photographs are not Tim Holtz. These are from Marley's Designs. Marley is one of the, she's one of Tim Holtz's makers. She lives in the Netherlands, but she has a YouTube, Marley's Designs, and she's on Instagram, and she has an Etsy shop. So I just thought they were lovely. If you're a regular purchaser of Tim Holtz ephemera, you may know that in the snapshots you get winter pictures, but you don't get very many, which is why I decided to buy these extra ones. So if you're listening, Tim, can we have a bigger pack of winter snapshots next year? So these, as I just said, I used the winter snapshots from the Tim Holtz packs of photographs, and here I've cut the wreath in half here and used some little flat back pearls, some foliage, and again larger foliage here. And I've used these frames come from Tim Holtz ephemera packs. This is just a plainer one. Again, the wreaths, which I've layered, and I've added the candles in here and foliage, and then just a greeting inside. You all know that I'm not, as I said, I'm not an expert card maker, so I just keep trying anyway. Again, the wreaths and foliage and some of the pearls, and greeting in there. These are some more of the photos from Marley's Designs. I backed these onto some prison paper or card, and then onto just plain red cardstock. I haven't actually finished the insides of these yet, but I just thought they were so lovely. I do love vintage Christmas pictures. Really nice. So, oh, there's this one. A little bit different because, you normally have reds and golds and things, and here we've got something that's in blue. This is from a digital kit by Luise Heinzl, and I'll put the name of that down in the description. I just made a pack of 3. They're all fairly similar, and they've just got a greeting inside and plain writing area. Again, they're the sort of 4x6 size. I think I showed you this one. This was a larger frame that was in the pack of ephemera. Again, I haven't finished that inside yet. And that was another one of the photos from Marley. So one other thing is that I started a autumn journal. If you've watched my videos before, you'll know that I've done some altered books. And I tend to go for these really old, what we call in England, annuals. They're sort of like a Christmas book made for children, with lots of stories and, games, quizzes, things like that. This one, it hasn't got a date in it, but looking at the company, who published them, it's probably in the region of the 1920s or 30s. And I've had some of these before, which I've done. This is not finished. I've only made a start of it. So if you've done an altered book, you'll know that you do have to remove a lot of the paper, the pages, to make room. I would suggest, if you haven't done it before, that you go to Natasha's Treasure Books YouTube channel. She has a very good video. She goes through her entire book showing exactly how to do all the pockets, and you can pick and choose what you want to do. But I'll put a link to that video in the description. So I'm at the point now, I think I've done most of the pages. I haven't finished the pages, but I've done the pockets and things. So the spine was slightly frail, so my friend had knitted me these autumn leaves. So I sewed them onto some of the autumn material, which you might notice is what I made this little journal out of. And then I sewed some buttons on, and then I glued that to the spine to strengthen it. So far, all I've done is added some pictures and quotes, autumn quotes on here. It is quite an old book, so I have had to strengthen some of the drawings with this linen tape from Tim Holtz. It is much stronger and longer lasting than washi tape. So, you have to do it. If you're going to use the old books, you've got to keep them. You don't want them to fall apart when they get to their new homes. So, as I said, this is a work in progress, and I will be back when it's finished so you can see it completely. I've used quite a lot of different digital kits. This one is from Luise Heinzl. Can't remember that one or that one. I do leave some of the pictures and poems and things in place. This is a lovely autumn kit from Nanine at Collage Type. This is Artzology, and sorry it started raining again. So if you know that I have a studio in the garden, well, and I live in England, that's just part of the problem there. Anyway, here I've made a pocket with a 1941 postmark envelope. Here we've got a pocket. So when you're removing the pages, you've got to really look at that video first and decide what pockets you want, so you know how many pages you need left in. Some people like to have pages to write on, some don't. Some people just put in sort of like journal cards and notebooks and mini journals, which is fine. It's however you want it. I do like to have some pages for writing on. Here we've got a double tuck there. That's also from Collage Type. And so is that. And so is that. There's another writing page. These are from Luise Heinzl. They're cut out leaves, fussy cut leaves. And some I've gone blank on the name of it. Anyway, from my garden, pressed leaves. It'll come to me in a second. Another page. This is called Legends of Fall. I can't remember exactly who it's from, but I'll put that in there. There's two pockets on each side there, and triple pockets here. They're from that new autumn set from Nanine. So I'm not completely finished on doing the pages yet. This is sort of like a belly band. Goes straight through there, so you can put a mini journal or a large journal card. This is going to be a flip out when I finish that. I've got this lovely over 120-year-old book, and the paper is just so lovely, and you know, it's got that lovely tint around the edges. So I use that quite a lot in my journals. There'll be a pocket here, and this probably will where there'll be a mini journal here. So you've got top and bottom, so you can stick a journal in there. This isn't finished, but it's going to have something inside it. This will be a top pocket. Yeah, this is the other side of the pocket, but it kind of got a little bit screwed up, so I had to open it up. So I've got to repair that and sort it. There's another little pocket there, and a place here for either a notebook or journal or whatever I decide to put in it. Yeah, I think I was going to make a pocket out of this. Yeah, just put it there, but I haven't done anything with it. These are some old backing papers from Artymaze. I've got these in several colours. Some leaf dies there for this, and that is from Collage type. That's Artymaze, and this is Artzology, and this is a double sort of belly band there. And there's a pocket here, and we've got a pocket here. So we've got some stenciling there and some autumn leaves, and that's Collage type autumn digital kit, and another page to write on. So it's a work in progress. Might be a bit sort of bulkier by the time they usually do end up being quite bulky. So I will be back when this is finished, and I will probably have added to the front and the back, and obviously got lots to add for the inside. So I hope that you are all safe and well, and I'm glad to be back. I can't say exactly when I'll be back again, but hopefully not too long. And so all take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.